All right. So today, let me pull up my notes. I had to get my my laptop on the Hyatt Regency Wi-Fi here. So I'm here. I'm in the panorama room. It's like this peninsula with windows on both sides. It's a trip, and then my room's way around the corner. It's like this jetted out thing. It's really kind of cool, actually. So, all right. So let me pull up my topics for today. So I kind of created a leadership talk for you guys today, and a lot of the stuff you've heard, but some of it you need to hear. So I'm gonna say some stuff that may be a little shocking, and I'm glad that well, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say I'm glad Glenn Sanford isn't listening today, because he may go, what? But it's how I feel. And it's nothing bad about EXP. Let me just get into it, and so you guys don't have to wonder. No mentoring. Guard your time. If you're a mentor with EXP, stop. It's just a waste of your time. Let's let other people do that who don't want to do rev share. The rev share people, the real ones, it's 20% of this company. 80% of this company could mentor. Well, who's going to take care of my agents? We find people to help our agents when we sponsor people. And so you got to call the broker for Colorado. Hey, who's a great agent I can place my new agent with? And we do placements. You place your agents with people and say, you're going to be on a 50-50 split with, say, Pam Teresi or Clark Broom or Marguerite or Jim Brantley or Robin Fox. And you find people who are just, man, they sell 70 homes a year. They've iconed 5 years in a row. They have iconed. I think that's a huge mistake to icon 5 years in a row. And I'm going to talk about that too. Like I said, I'm glad Glenn Sanford's not on here. Am I glad we have a mentor program? Absolutely. I just don't think you should be doing it. I sold thousands of homes. I know how to mentor agents with listings and buyers. Never did it. I did not become a mentor. Well, you need to help people more. Trust me, I'm helping. I'm loving. I need you guys to love and help in a different way. It is not wise for you to have 5, 7, 10, 14 agents you're mentoring. They're all new. They're calling you up. And you're like, I don't have time to do agent attraction. Well, that's because you have 7 mentees. Stop it.
He makes $1 million.
Cut it out. Someone's mic's hot. I don't know who it is, but look around. We'll find them. But cut it out. So like I said, there's a little controversial today, just my opinion. When I sponsor people, I say, I promise you, I'm not going to talk to you about real estate. That's not who I'm here. I'm here to help you play the long game, not the short game. That's like saying, let me show you how to be the best renter of all the time. Wow. Renting. What's better, owning the building or renting? Hey, Julian, good to see you, buddy. I love the hat. I'm watching. You guys think I don't watch you? I watch you. Just because I didn't say I like your hat, Jason, doesn't mean I don't love you. I like your hat, buddy. So I don't want to leave anybody else. And crazy Jeffrey DeJesus with that crazy blonde hairdo you got rocking there with the purple background. Yeah, buddy, I see you. I see all you guys. I'm always watching. You think I don't watch? I watch you guys. So here's the deal. Stop mentoring. Write this down. Guard your time. Guard your time. It is a terrible use of your time. Let other people do it who just don't want to do agent attraction. 80% of the company, let them do it. You're a builder. Reserve your time for building. Number 2, stop trying to icon. If you icon naturally, great. But like, well, but I'm only 7 sales short. If I really focus and I do it and I can get 7 more sales, and I'll get $16,000 worth of stock. Go sponsor 7 more agents. I would rather see you sponsor 7 agents in EXP than do 7 sales. Because I can promise you 5 years from now, those 7 sales will mean diddly, squat, and nothing. But the 7 agents, if one of them takes off, it could be 10, 20, 30,000 a month, which is 120 to 240 to 360,000 a year. Now, what's better, 16,000 worth of stock or 120,000 a year? You tell me, year after year after year, or 240,000 a year, year after year after year. Stop trying to icon. If you icon naturally, great. Luann Chicasso, she loves me. I love her. You know, as a sister, you know, all that. I keep telling her, Luann, you got to sell less real estate. You need to stop it. People call her so much. She sells 70 homes a year, 70 homes a year. And she's building, she's doing it. But I'm like, she's probably not on here today because she's too busy selling homes. And so sometimes you want to sell less on purpose. This is all about guarding your time. Write it down. Guard your time. Guard your time. Do you think Elon Musk guards his time? Do you think Steve Jobs guarded his time? I'm going to read you something. Someone sent me this today, and it was powerful. It was so powerful, and I want you to hear this. I want you to get a piece of this. So here it is. How to achieve 10 times more in 1 month than most people do in a year, in 12 months. And he wrote here, most people live their life on autopilot, and not the good Tesla kind either. That was clever. He says, they wake up, they hit snooze 4 times, they doom scroll on social media. I'll say it again. I've never heard this. Maybe I need to get out more often. I loved it. Everyone write this down. They doom, D-O-O-M, doom on you, doom on you. It's a funny saying from a Walt Disney movie from, I think, Ice Age. The little birds were yelling doom on you to that little weasel, that guy. Doom scroll on social media. What's that mean? They're looking for houses that are on fire, earthquakes, people that died in a car crash, bridges that collapsed, volcanoes that exploded. It's called doom scrolling on social media. I was like, wow, fall out of bed, make coffee, sit in traffic, do 6, 7, 8 hours of unfulfilling work, rush back to get home through traffic, eat terrible food, argue with people, watch mindless TV, pass out. They repeat that for 40 years. They retire and die. Congratulations. There's no sense of purpose, impact, or creativity in your life. This reality should scare the bejeebies out of you, but they didn't use the word bejeebies. That was me making a little family oriented there. It terrifies me, yet this is how 90% of the world lives. Most people are dead by 30. They just aren't buried till 80. Are you one of them? Don't become another walking zombie waiting to be put 6 feet under. We have enough of those already. This is a guide on how to set yourself free in the next 30 days. This is a really good article. And he put in here, okay, Michael, tell me what I need to do. And he put, most people are not intentional. Let me write that down. I must become an intentional person.
So
in every
this
part
guy
of my
here,
life. Someone's Santa Clarita. There you go. Thanks, guys. He said, most people never work on their mindset. Do you work on your mindset? Do you trust me? Do you think professional athletes work on their mindset? The Denver Nuggets had a mindset going in there to beat the Miami. Miami, he had a mindset. Doesn't mean you're going to win. You're going to have some losses, but you work on your mindset. Most people are not consistent with their execution. Execution trumps strategy every time of the week. Progress before perfection. I did a Google write-up for somebody today, and I think I misspelled 2 words, and she hit send. I go, wait, you didn't fix it. She says, it's more authentic if you misspell something. She goes, it's good, let's go. I'd rather it just get done. And she's right. Progress before perfection. You can make it perfect and never do anything. Zig Ziglar called it getting cooked in the squat. The biscuits never rise. If you ever remember those Zig, don't get cooked in the squat. I'm waiting for my biscuits to rise. You stop waiting around. Go do something. Well, I'm not very good. You'll get better. And then most people are not self-aware of their environment. What is your environment? Is it healthy? Should you really be there in that dark, dingy bar? Or maybe the people, most people don't design their lives according to their values. Design your life according to values. By doing these things, you'll make more progress in the next 30 days than most people will in a full year. People overestimate what they can do in a day, but they underestimate what they can do in a year. Good luck. Anyways, it was truly a great article. And then I saw this the other day. I took a picture of this. He goes, we are what we think, what we consistently consume. And here's the TV. And there it is, Darby dumping garbage. Isn't that the truth? I love this picture. I took a picture of this. That was so good. Take a look at that. And you could get rid of the TV and put your computer there, right? What do you fill in your mind with? Here's another one. This is one I got. This is one I'm working at, you're not stuck inside there is something else, right? And get pictures that inspire you. That inspires me, How about this one? Just going for it, baby. So there's some really, really great stuff. This one was kind of cool. It says, in the end, all you have are the words you wrote. It's about writing and writing books and writing things for your grandkids and stuff. It's, you know, it's your written word. It's what they're going to remember you by. That was a powerful one. So anyways, and by the way, this was a great picture I saw of Grant and Elena, and I'm sending it to them. I go, this is really cool. I'm gonna go, hey, great picture. I'm just going to send it to them and encourage people. Do you encourage people on a regular basis? So enough said. By the way, there were some great quotes outside the building today. He wrote, we must recall that the basic principle of liberty is freedom, and the freedom of choice, which is said by many on their lips, but few in their minds. Dante. And I thought, wow, that was great. We must, that was, yeah, I wrote down a bunch. Those willing to give up a little liberty for a little security deserve neither security or liberty. Benjamin Franklin. That's kind of hardcore. I'll say that one again. I'm like, Benjamin got a little edgy there. Those willing to give up a little liberty and a little security deserve neither security nor liberty. He's like, don't give up your liberty and don't settle for security. That was really cool. I got Benjamin Franklin. There's all kinds of stuff. The cost of liberty is less than the price of oppression. Remember, these guys lived when they were truly under the thumb of England and all that. You should never wear your best trousers when you go to a fight for freedom and liberty. I thought that was pretty good. It's going to get muddy. It's going to get dirty. I read all that. I was at the Liberty One Tower here in Greenville. They have these all etched in stone as you walked around. People were walking. I stopped and photographed every one of these. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Abraham Lincoln, old Abe, ready? The cause of civil liberty must not be surrendered at the end of 1 or even 100 defeats. I'll say it again. The cause of civil liberty must not be surrendered at the end of 1 or even 100 defeats. Abraham Lincoln. And then my boy at the end just capped it off. Aristotle, you might have heard of him. The basis of a democratic state is liberty, freedom. And then Thomas Edison even jumped in. I would rather be exposed to the inconveniences of attending to too much liberty than to those attending to a small degree of it. You know, they're talking about is freedom really good? And JFK brought it home. I'll end with this. These are just some really good quotes. They inspired me today. Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe to assure the survival and success of liberty. John F. Kennedy, you know, not just America, liberty around the world. So are you fighting for your liberty? Are you wearing your best trousers to a dogfight, man? Get out there, get muddy, and fight for your freedom. That was some pretty cool stuff we saw today. But again, if you're just tuning in, stop mentoring agents. Let other people do that. Stop trying to icon. Build a branch office. You've heard me say this. Go to Regis or Open Spaces or some other competitor. You don't have to go to Regis. Go somewhere or start one. Go rent a little, like get something for $200 a month, $300 a month. You can get interior offices. John Jennings got one for $285 a month right across from mine. And it's a hub. And he's building this huge, massive business from that little tiny hub that's $295. Ken Jocelyn joined him, and Aaron Dwyer's driving down the road. I see him right now. They just brought 49 agents over. And Aaron doesn't know that John Jennings has a little tiny office with no windows right across from my office. We're talking 6 feet from my door, and it's $285 a month. And he's building a dynasty out of a closet. And it was affordable. Now John can afford more, but he's still in there rock and rolling. So you've heard get a branch office. Well, that flies in the faith of EXP. We're a cloud-based company. No, EXP is a cloud-based company. You are not. You should have an office to gather your agents and sponsor people here. Come down and see me. They want to know they have a place. They will never come. They rarely come, but they want to know it's there. Come be a part of it. There's energy and all that. So I'm big on having a hub. That's just me. And then do monthly training. Do weekly sales meeting and monthly training. You need to do monthly training. Did I say that? You need to. Well, there's no monthly training here. You're going to do it. you were going to do it. You get a speaker and 20 people at a mortgage company, a speaker and 15 people at a title company. And then the next month, and at the end of this, hey, next month we're doing become a powerful listing agent, how to get sellers to call you and list their home. Well, they're going to want to come. And maybe you had 15 at the title company this week, and next month we're going to be at Guild Mortgage. Don't wear out the title company. Next month we'll be at Guild Mortgage or Chase Mortgage and their conference room. And all of a sudden you went from 15 to 25. Oh, next month we're doing mastering lead generation. We're going to teach you how to get commercial leads, residential leads, luxury leads, buyer leads. So we're going to teach you how to master lead generation. And we're going to go over Jeb Book's there, fanatical prospecting. And I got a speaker there who sold 100 homes a year. And Jan or Bill is going to just rock it. Don't miss it. And all of a sudden you have 40 people show up, and then you have 80 people show up, then 180. You need to take ownership for your life. Now, if you're in an area like Sacramento, we do it every single month. You're good, but not everybody's in a place like that. And guess what? It wasn't there when I got there. What do? We immediately set up monthly support. Well, my group's spread out all over. Well, maybe that's why, because you don't do monthly meetings. If you had monthly meetings, you'd probably sponsor 5, 10, 15 agents right where you are. And it's easier to help and inspire them. So I want to say that. Do a weekly sales meeting. You all know there's goveteammeeting.com. goveteammeeting.com. You can watch my sales meeting, and you can have your agents you sponsor, plug them into that. We go over interest rates and closing costs. By the way, there's a code to get in. G is in Gove 1234. Password is G1234. It's every Thursday, 10 to 11 Pacific. That's 1 to 2 Eastern. 10 to 11 Pacific, noon to 1 Central Texas time, and 1 to 2 for you East Coasters. But it's every Thursday. I started in 1999, and it's run for 24 years. I am responsible. I show up. There's a cadence to my life. My group knows that I am predictable. You know, I'm here every Tuesday, unless I'm on an airplane. I am here. I ran back from the Commerce building, the top floor in Greenville. Stunning, stunning. I ran back over here to be here for you guys. I wasn't on an airplane, but I'm on an airplane. I have to have other people call me. But I am predictable. I am dependable. I am responsible. And I am intentional. And I am purposeful. And I dream this stuff up and I execute. And it may not be perfect, but I execute and I execute and I execute. And, you know, progress before perfection. Write it down. Stop trying to get the perfect podcast. Just start it. Stop doing the perfect YouTube. Just start it. A woman walked up to me, and here, hold on. Let's see if I can find it. It's right here. She gave this to me today. She goes, I was at Build last summer. She says, oh my gosh, it was so inspiring. It was so inspiring. And she had a ton of guests there today, and she's excited. She was all pumped up. She goes, here, take your phone and go over this little thing. Does it work? Can you guys do that on your phones from here? Will that do anything? Someone try it. See if it pulls up a link. I don't know if I've never done this, but are you able to pull up her podcast or YouTube channel? Does it work?
Yes.
Anybody?
Yes.
Okay. So I haven't done it yet,
Yeah,
but
it
you put
worked.
your camera over it. And now it's called Living in Greenville. She went to Build and got inspired by Levi. And guess what? I think is it a YouTube channel? Who can answer that?
Yes, it is, Brent.
Yes.
Yeah, it's YouTube.
So is that Tammy? Is that you? Is this you?
That's me. Yeah.
This is Tammy. You're here. I didn't even know you were here. See, look, I'm bragging on you. Living in Greenville.
Thank
There she
you.
is, right here. And there she is over there.
Thank
Tammy.
you.
You're here. I didn't even know you're here. I'm such a dodo bird. So she's in Greenville with me. So tell them, am I making the stuff up? Because I think you said you went to
No,
Build. And you started
Absolutely.
your YouTube channel. Go ahead.
That's right. I went to Cabo last spring, and then I went to Build in August. And after Build, I was like, that's it. I have to do this. And I implemented, and September 24th started the channel. Now I have over 550 subscribers. I've done over 225 videos on there, and I've closed one deal solid from it already. I was told I wouldn't even get deals for a year. So I've got several other clients I'm working directly from the channel now. So thank you so much.
But
Brent
here's
Gove.
the deal. Your current clients see that as a credibility class. They may have not found you, but like, oh my gosh, you're everywhere. And it'll just start adding up. But this is impressive. So how funny. I didn't know you were on here. Yes,
Thank you.
yes. Very cool. You're welcome. But but did you write the book? Let me help you write a book. I'm going to coach you on writing a book. You go, okay, I want to talk about X, being a single mom in real estate, X, being a single dad in real estate. luxury real estate. What is it you want to talk about? Mastering lead generation. That's what Jeb Blunt did. He called his book Fanatical Prospecting. Maybe you want to do commercial real estate. I don't know, vacation, VRBO and real estate. Write your book, sing your song. Here's how you do it. You go, okay, well, if I were to write a book about being a single mom in real estate, number one is the dream. Chapter 1, the dream. Here's why I'm doing this for my kids, blah, 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 single dad, whatever. Chapter number 2, how do I organize my time? How do I time block and do everything? Chapter 3, and then you write down what inspires you about this, and you write up like 7 or 8 chapter topics, and then you take, okay, this chapter, then you write it out, and 7, 8 chapters, you got a book. It doesn't have to be 385 pages. If your book's 80 pages long or 110 pages, great. Super easy to do, and it's fun to name it. My book was called Momentum by Brent Gove, and I talk about how to build momentum in your real estate, and I did it. And you know how many people write a book? Like hardly anybody. There it is right there, Momentum. And it was fun to do the graphics. Like that's a train picture. Thank you, Drew. And so Drew's in my hub. He's in my office right now. So you're awesome, Drew. Thank you. So anyways, enough said, progress before perfection. Let me ask you a question. Are you a professional? Are you a salesperson? Or are you running a business? Oh, Marguerite, let me see it. I saw you. That is, I barely caught that. Unmute yourself, Marguerite. That's Marguerite's new book she wrote this past year. And Marguerite, tell them the name of your book because it's hard for me to see it. What's the name of your book? And show them the book.
100 Things I Love About You.
That's so sweet. And it's about her husband, Joe, and she wrote a book. What a sweet title. And if people,
But I'm working on my next one. That's the 100 Things I Love About Real Estate.
there you go. And
Almost
guess
done.
what? People will go, if I was getting in real estate, I'd get that book. I'd read that book. And then if you have a hook to call you for coaching or questions, I'd call you. And then there's a way to get leads for EXP right there. Trust me. Good job, Marguerite and everyone else. So here's the deal. Tell me about your business, not your sales team. Tell me, hey, Teresa, good to see you guys. Hi, Jenny, see you guys. We rocked it today in Greenville. Those two guys are rock stars. It was so awesome. Tell me about your business. Describe your systems and your processes. And then are you leveraging with staff? Who's helping you? Like Drew helps me manage my front yard. My front line. I cannot keep track of it all. You want to have 20? Well, guess what? That's 20 different people. You get it. When did they sell a home? When are they gonna, can we help them with the sale? Would you want to get to 25? You want to push to get over 40? And well, do I have to do that? No, you don't have to do it, but it helps, start with an assistant. I had one person, James, right? And then I do training every month. Drew, if you go to brentgove.com and click on monthly training, Northern California local training, you'll see every month we just said, here are the topics for the year. Boom, and we get speakers and it's done. Super easy. Well, people won't do that for me. The problem is what you just said in your mind. And people are flattered and honored to come. They're waiting for the invitation. Now, I'm a believer that every speaker needs to be EXP. If you bring in an amazing Coldwell Banker agent, I'd want to go join that agent at Coldwell Banker. Are you afraid of a RE/MAX agent? No, but if I was new and saw someone I really respected and Marguerite speaks and she's at RE/MAX, I want to go join Marguerite at RE/MAX. So it's not because I'm afraid, it's because I'm smart. My speakers are all EXP. They're like, wow, all those speakers, get 2 or 3 speakers, you could do a top producer panel, all the EXP agents, and say, I like to speak at my top producer panel. They don't know that nobody's coming yet. And you get Pam Teresi, Andre LaFountain, and Teresa Holbrooks. And you go, yeah, it's going to be at Chase. Oh, we're going to have a bunch of people. You got nobody. And then you can do a top producer panel and you get 25 people there and you interview them. I could do that. Yes. And you should. And the next month you'll get 35. And the next month, and you go, oh, when you finish, all right, I hope everyone enjoyed it today. Next month, we're going to do Mastering Lead Generation taught by Drew Johnston. He was the 30 under 30. He started the Young Professional Real Estate. He sells 40 homes. He's amazing. Don't miss that. Next month, same time, same place, right here. We'll be at this venue. And so do you have a cadence? Do you have monthly sales training? You just think you have to have 200. I have to tell all the EXP agents in Houston, or no, you get your team there. And if another EXP agent, can I come and bring people? Sure you can. Absolutely. I'm going to be in Santa Barbara this Thursday from 4 to 6. If anybody knows anyone in Santa Barbara, I will be there from 4 to 6. I'm going to be in LA this Thursday in the morning from 8:30 to 12:30 in LA. Leo Robles set that up, and let me see if I downloaded those pictures. And I did. So this is Leo's thing. He calls it Showcase EXP. So a nice looking little graphic thing. Those are the speakers. And there's his event. In fact, take a picture of the screen right there if you can. Thursday, 7 to 8's registration. Let me stop moving my phone. 8:30 to 12:30. I don't think you can really read the address. I'll pull it back a little bit. Maybe try that again. You guys see that?
That's better.
So if you know nobody in LA, I've been inviting people, they're all coming. And look at the speakers. Look at some of these speakers here. They're all.
Is there a web page for it or web link for it?
Let me look. They got me there. They built individual little things for speakers. So there's that. I don't know. Is there anything on there about it? Yep, there it is. There it is at the bottom. www.
Brent, text that to me and I'll put it up on the chat.
Okay. But there it is, just because she asked. There's a better picture. www.exp showcase. Oh, you're right. I better give it to you. There's a lot of stuff there. Okay, I'm gonna send this to Drew so he can post it in the chat. But that's in LA this Tuesday. There's going to be probably 500 people there, easy, maybe 1,000. So Drew and bam. And then I'll send you the big one too, Drew. So, and then you could post the big one and then the individual one. There seemed to be more information on mine than actual slide. There is a link, but let's see if I can find that real quick. Let me see. I sent it to Sean Work because he has people in Anaheim. I'm going to be in Anaheim at Anaheim Hills Golf Course. And let's see. Yep. Drew, I just found the
I have some people in
event.
LA, Brent. So if you could send it to me too, that'd be great.
Good. So Drew, I'm actually sending you now a third thing, which none of you have seen. And this is some sort of I don't know, showcase live. This is where you sign up and register. And it's going to be like really good, 8:30 to 12:30. I'm the final speaker. And then I'm getting in my car. I'm driving like the demon all the way up to Santa Barbara, 3.5 hours. I'm speaking in Santa Barbara. And then from there, I'm catching a flight to Las Vegas and then up to Sacramento by midnight. So I am on the move this Thursday. But it is not your goal to gather everyone in Las Vegas. Do your own thing. Like you could have 400 people come to an event in Las Vegas and you have 1 or 2 guests, you've blown it. I'd rather see you do an event with 20 people, the title company or mortgage people, and you have 5 or 10 guests there. You will get much more out of that than a 500 person event and you had 1 or 2 guests there. Yeah, you're the big deal. I don't know if Tamara's on here today, but Tanya in Greenville. I met so many people. Tanya brought me. I'm like, oh my gosh. And yep, Tammy had people there and Teresa had people there. I don't mean to leave anybody out, but I'll be honest with you. Tammy, so many people said, Tanya brought me. Oh my gosh, she worked her butt off and she will get the biggest bounce out of this. And I'm not being arrogant. I was a little rusty today, but I kind of was feeling it. And I think it was pretty good today. I don't mean to say that. I mean, that room, we were like this and what, Tammy, what'd you think? I mean, don't be nice. What'd you think?
Brent, everybody was captivated. I mean, it's like I told you earlier, no one left early. Like everybody was butts in the seat and they were enthralled. They were just drawn into you and they appreciated your message so much. You were fabulous. And yes, Tanya brought the most. She is an agent under me. She's on my first level.
Oh.
Praise God. And I am giving her a ticket to build. That was the award for anybody that brought the most. So she gets the ticket to build today. She'll be there. We're coming.
I probably met 7 people that were sharp. That like, I'm like, oh, who brought you, Tanya? Who brought you, Tanya? Who brought you? For a $679 ticket. OMG. And they were sharp. I was jealous. But it was such a good mojo meeting. And that, don't just show up to that stuff. Bring people. And I know you did, Tammy, Teresa, Holbrooks. I'm looking at you. She had a bunch of guests there. Jessica had a lot of people. It was a huge turnout and people loved it. It was awesome. So I'm going to wrap up with this because we are up against the wall. But who is your assistant? Like, if nothing else, I started with James. Now I have James, Rob, Drew, Johnny, Sophia, Quentin, Kathy, Kenny, Todd, Lori, Rebecca, Lauren, Leilani, and Christina. People are like, oh, you poor guy, you have 40,000 people in your group, 20,000 in your 7 levels. I don't have 20,000 yet. It's floating around 19.5. But still, I have peace. I have help. You're the one who doesn't have any help.
Have you passed
You're the
Rob
one.
Flick yet?
Huh?
Have you passed Rob Flick yet?
I'm maybe next month. I'm so close. Jonathan Campbell's on here. Jonathan, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Jonathan, your team sells thousands of homes each year, right?
Yes.
Do you do that all by yourself, or do you have leverage with staff?
No, I have a staff.
You have a machine. Do you have systems and processes?
We have systems, processes, accountability, and fun.
There you go. There you go. So you can do it all alone, or you can get some help. And it makes all the difference in the world. Hire an assistant. You'll have to work hard. Oh, Andrew's here from Italy. Andrew, I totally forgot. I saw your little hand. He put his little hand up. He showed me. He's in it. What part of Italy are you in, Andrew?
I have been here for almost 3 weeks to about 2.5 weeks now. I am right now on the island of Capri in the Tiberias Sea. So yes, I've been my blood type has changed from Sangiovese to Sombrero. I'm not quite sure what it might be right now, but it's been
Yeah, there's a lot of wine in Italy, that's for sure, man. We would have a glass every day. That's what you do. So enjoy the wine, Andrew. Congratulations.
I'll be home this weekend.
All right, 3 weeks. All right. Good man. Okay, everyone. So my question for you is, are you intentional? I'm locked out of my own phone because I'm messing with it here. About done. Do quarterly planning, and then do daily planning. Do you plan daily? Do you think about what you're doing? Be super intentional. Like, what is the absolute must happen today? And then quarterly planning where you get away. And then when's the last time you worked at new construction and dream build it and involved the 5 senses? What do you mean? I mean, sit in the couch at the dream home that you're excited about and pretend you live there. I mean, go get in the Honda Pilot. It doesn't have to be a Lamborghini or Ferrari. If you want a Honda Pilot with leather and you're excited because your car smells like McDonald's franchise and in Starbucks because the kids stepped on the McDonald's franchise into the carpet and your car smells like McDonald's and you're like, I want a new car. I want you to go sit in a Honda Pilot. It doesn't matter what car it is. I want you to smell the leather. I want you to feel the steering wheel. Involve the 5 senses. If you involve not just pictures on the wall, a lot of you cut out pictures. Oh, I like a boat. Go sit in the boat. Go to the boat dealership. Sit in the boat. Sit in the car. Sit in your dream home. You want an airplane? Clark Broom's on here. He loves airplanes. Go sit in the airplane that you want. Twin engine. Ask questions. Involve the 5 senses. Take the car for a test drive. Take the boat for a test drive. Anyways, I'm a little over today. Hopefully this was helpful. I'll be on in 5 minutes with Mastering Sales with Brent Gove. And I hope you guys enjoy this. And then I'm going to go to dinner with my crew here in beautiful, I'll give you a little picture, Greenville, downtown Greenville. So let's unveil Greenville for you guys. So there is beautiful Greenville. It's very green in Greenville. It's a beautiful day here. And you guys enjoy yourselves. We'll see you in 5 minutes. Mwah. Bye, guys. Bye, Andrew. Have fun in Italy, buddy.